tonight. Joy is real. Joy is real. Let's go. Joy is real. Online and in the city. Turn the speakers up. The vibe so pretty. Yeah. From Vegas nights to the morning shine. Everybody knows the name. Joy is real online. Yeah. Lady from the desert where the neon glows. Dropping every episode, yeah, the energy flows. Headphones on, she be talking that truth. Yeah, spinning joy for the people, every word is approved. Bright smile, bright mic, keep the world in tune. Streaming worldwide, yeah, she's changing the room. No matter where you're from, come and vibe with mine. Hey, she the queen of the scene. Joy is real online. Joy is real online and in the city. Turn the speakers up, the vibe so pretty. From Vegas nights to the morning shine. Everybody knows the name. Joy is real online. And the strip lights flicker on the boulevard. Joy's voice cutting through, yeah, she's going hard. Oh, yeah. Uplift, turn up, make the whole world sing. Yeah, she got that podcast fire, let the joy bells ring. Yeah, fast beat, moving feet, let the world unite. Yeah, she's sparking conversations in the day and the night. Yeah, from the club to the church, it's a sacred sign. Yeah, her spirit never fades. Joy is real online. Hey, hands up, ride the wave. Joy's in the house from Vegas today. Laugh a little louder, dance through the line. Celebrate life, cause the joy's all mine. Joy is real, online and in the city. Turn the speakers up, the vibe so pretty. From Vegas nights to the morning shine. Everybody knows the name. Joy is real online.
Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Joy is Real. It is 12:03 p.m. here in Las Vegas. So that means it's 3:03 p.m. over there on the East Coast. So good afternoon, Georgia. Good afternoon, Florida. Good afternoon, North Carolina, South Carolina, New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, and whoever else we got on that side. Listen, I got a short, not in my mic. I don't think it's my mic. I think I got a short in this box. I don't forget. I think it's called a sound deck or whatever. It's a short in that or this plug. It's a short somewhere, but we gonna figure it out because it's starting to get on my nerves. All right. All right. So again, the clock just changed. It is 2:04 in my hometown of St. Louis, Missouri. So good afternoon, family. I wanted to come to y'all this afternoon because we got to get some of these lives out of the way early on in the month to see where we are with the analytics. Okay, so I'm starting to pay attention to things a little bit more, and I'm like, oh, okay. I guess you do need to start working at the beginning of the month a little more, Joy. So things can be spread across like evenly and things of that nature. Numbers are a big thing when it comes to social media. Everything is fed by analytics for sure. It's 12 where you are, and Andrea. You must be where I am on the West Coast somewhere. All right. We have 25 people. in the room, 26 people in the room. Make sure y'all hitting that like button, okay? That like button, I appreciate it. All right. Y'all know I love you for life. If you hit the share button is the magic button. We could what? Quadruple the amount of people in here just like that if you hit that share button. I don't know why I still have not created a clip for the share button, but we going to get that together too. After I do this live today, I probably won't be back live until maybe tomorrow afternoon ish. We'll see. Maybe tomorrow afternoonish. All right. Because I want to do some work. I want to get some work out the way. I have some editing that I need to get done and stuff like that. So we're going to use these 2 days off from that main job to get some things done for the platform and go from there. But what y'all up to this afternoon on this Sunday? Did anybody go to church? And if so, what was the word about? Did anybody hear a good word on this Sunday? We're just giving time for a few folks to come on in here. We got 36 beautiful people here with us already. Thank you, folks. Thank you. I really appreciate y'all being here. Where is Queen Love Mel? Queen Love Mel was first in the building yesterday, and I don't think she gave me her cash app, or I skipped over it because y'all know I get to talking, honey, and my mind will be somewhere. Look now, look, look, this deck, all right, is tripping. It's tripping, it's tripping. But Queen Love Mail, if you're here, baby, I need your cash app. But Christina, Miss Christina was first in the building today. So can you send me your cash app, Miss Christina? I would love to bless you. Andrea's here. Who else? All right, all right, all right. It's 3:05 where you are. Okay. Miss Alyssa, how are you this afternoon? Tamik says hello, Miss Joy. Uh, hit that like button like Tamik says. Happy Sunday to you and everyone in your chat. Thanks so much. How are you, Mr. Cross? Good to see you. Miss Nita is here. She says, good afternoon, Joy in chat. Christina says, okay, Joy. Yes, ma'am. And if you see Queen Love Mail, you tell her I need hers too. I thought about that. I said, wait a minute, it's something I was supposed to be doing and didn't get done. And I'm like, that was the cash app. Okay. I was trying to make a video for the first visitor or what have you. I haven't completed it yet. It's not to my liking just yet, but we are going to get to it. We're going to get to all those things. These 2 days off, I am going to use for sure to get some of the things I want done for this platform. Hey, Brown Sugar, how are you? She says, hello, Mrs. Joy. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday to you. Are you a police officer, baby cakes? Are you a police officer, Miss Sugar? Because if you are, honey bunch, we gonna need you to go get numb nut. We gonna need you to go get numb nut, Miss Sugar. I think that girl's still using the Hampton name for some things. I went and looked at some of the court records today. What was I looking for? I don't even know what I was looking for. But whatever, I stumbled upon a filing that from one of her previous addresses, which, is still in Hampton. And it's from 2026. Now she could have moved, I guess. She could have moved to that place before the divorce was final. Maybe. I don't know. I didn't look at any of the paperwork because I didn't want to buy none. Not that, couldn't do it. I just didn't want to do it because I'm like, if I get to looking at stuff, then it's gonna send me down a rabbit hole, and a rabbit hole is not where I wanted to go today. Because I'm like, why is that girl still using Hampton? And then I thought about Auntie Pimo Live, where she filed her new address in North Carolina, and it was an address from Rocky Mount. And supposedly she's not living in Rocky Mount, that she's in Charlotte. So we kind of guesstimate that, hey, that must be the dad's address that she now I just want to keep going out. Yeah, if this thing keep going out, we gonna have a problem. I don't want to have to start this live over. Don't you get to tripping on me. You know, I do not like technical difficulties. Don't you get to acting up, okay? I need you to act properly until I get through this live. um, but yeah, I got to thinking about, that particular filing. And I'm like, okay, she's using Hampton and she's using her dad's address. I believe these people from where she was living prior to her escaping Georgia is looking for her. And that could be the reason why she not really wanting her real location being out there. Why she talking about she's scared and all this kinds of stuff. I think she still owes somebody some money, and them folks is looking for their money, and she like, no, no, you're gonna have to, send out a bat signal or something to find me. I'm gonna put every avenue in the way to make sure that this is delayed. So what y'all think? Y'all, why y'all think that lady's still using battle? I mean, not battle, Hampton. I went to church today. Today's word was about engagement with God and how it orders us in divine direction. Come on now, amen and amen, Miss Williamson. Yes, engagement with God will definitely order your steps, right? When you are truly like engaging, it is something about a renew, okay? Uh for real. But your steps will be different. So if you're a person that used to dress a certain way and you start engaging with our maker, you'll start, dressing a different way. If you're a person that was full of chaos and start engaging with our maker in a way, then you'll start moving with love instead of chaos. You have to engage and engage properly. It can't be that you're only moving in that manner because you feel maybe somebody is watching you, or that you think that this may be the walk. You got to know it. You have to know it. I did see that Numbnut this morning did go to church, and she said that her and her family chose, a church home or what have you. But why are you really there? Are you really there to change? Because 2 or 3 days ago, you said you wanted all the smoke. And I'm telling you, those two things really don't be running in the same place. God just don't run in the same manner as chaos. You can't want smoke and want God in the same breath. There's a misstep there. So why are you really there? Do you really want to change, numbnut? Because until those steps are different, life will not be different. Okay? You can't just keep coming with these excuses about grace and about God working with imperfect people. We're all imperfect. who else who else do we have to choose from? We are ain't nobody walking the earth perfect. We are all imperfect. All of us. All of us. That's his choice of people. The people are here. Okay? But you can't keep saying, "Oh, you know, I'm blessed," and still walking with all this strife, struggle. It just doesn't match. And I just hope you ain't going to church for a camera opportunity to get those clips that you show us that you in church. Honey, that's usually a quiet walk. You should walk that journey alone, peacefully, with social media is a beast, honey. It really is. But certain things you need just for yourself. And I believe that connection with our maker is definitely one of them, because she just got too many eyes on her, um, and eyes that perceive her as a nutbag, a total shit case. You know what I'm saying? So I would definitely do that walk quietly, because she just give back and forth. It's confusing. It really is, numbnut. In one manner you talking about frog legs, and then on another side you say you shouting and filled with the Holy Ghost, and have a discernment uh more broad than the folk that's trying to give you advice. Like, it's definitely weird. Hey, Joy and everyone. Glad I'm going on time. Oh, good. All right now. Thanks so much for being here, Miss Key. Talisa Williams is here. She says, Happy Sunday, everyone. Brown Sugar says, I wish I could. She's out of my jurisdiction. Oh, so you are a police officer. Other than that, I'd have been got her. Oh, I'd have been got her. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. She definitely, needs something. She does, for sure. But you are. So we have a police officer in the building. Could you definitely expound on what are charges of family violence? Like, I'm from Missouri. Either they don't have like a category like that in Missouri, or I just didn't never know about it. But family violence, have mercy. And she got more than, one charge. It's two charges with Mr. Young, and I just seen that she has some charges of family violence with Mr. Hampton too. I'm like, have mercy. Nothing at all. Was a little under the weather, hanging with the youngin. All right now, I hope you feel better. All right, Miss Hardy. Where my phone at? Bang! Is my phone in there? It's not. Oh, okay. I gotta get it. I gotta send this lady a cash app. All right. Teresa Yancey is here. She says, Happy Sunday. Patricia says, Hey, Joy in chat. Young Riaz Wallahi says, Joy, hey. Christina Hardy says, Yeah, Joy, it's probably some reason why she's still using the last name. Yeah, it's either to run from creditors run from creditors, for sure. Cause I'm like, girl, you still burning that man name up? Jesus Christ. Have mercy. He just can't get rid of her. I think you may be on to something. I think I may be on to something too. Let me tell y'all something. If I didn't know I was nosy, I know I'm nosy. I am you're not like nosy, like pestering nosy, but I have one of those brains that love to figure things out. Like I love watching mysteries and crime solving type of shows and things of that nature. That intrigues me like no other. And I really, for some reason, have a really big fetish when it comes to like the mind of a serial you know what I'm saying, like I watch all their documentaries and I just be like, wow, so intrigued. Like these folks are straight crazy for real. But yeah, so I love putting things together. I love kind of trying to figure things out. Why would a person move a specific way or what have you? Patterns are just that, for real. The rabbit hole is real. Yes, it is, Miss Phillips, and I can get there. I have found myself up for hours and hours and hours at a time with things. And I've been that way all my life. Like when I get focused on something, it's hard for me to turn it off until it's solved, situated, or what have you. Otherwise, it'll keep playing over and over. Even in my sleep, I'll probably have a dream or something like that. Like, oh my goodness, this analytical brain of mine. Beverly's Journey says, hey, Joy and Chat, caught the live. I just got to church. Did you have a good word at church? We had someone say that they went to church earlier, Miss Alyssa, and they spoke about engagement with God and how your direction in life should change. You can't tell me that you reading that book every day, that you going to church every Sunday, and you still the same. You still the girl that want to go to the doctor's office showing your ass, titties, thighs, stomach. You still the same girl that want to go be around high school kids with writing on your ass. You still the same girl that want to drive over people's houses uninvited and tear they shit up. No, no, no. There's a misstep somewhere. Either you playing or you're not understanding the word. One or the other. And you better get it right, because if you don't, you're going to be back to relive this stuff all over again. Real talk. Babe, you get my phone? No. I'm going to get you, Miss Hardy. My husband said that he was off today and I should be leaving him alone. Excuse me, y'all. Joy, I'm doing well, fam. That's great. You're not buying it. All right. She's just warming up the pews. Is that what it is? Just sitting there warming up the pews. I hope her babies got themselves together properly for church. Did everyone wash their behinds, brush their teeth, comb their hair, and things of that nature while they're sitting on them pews? Is the booty clean. All right. That's what I want to know. Jesus and have mercy. Miss Nina is here. She says, hey, Joy in chat. All right. All right. Y'all talking. All right. All right. All right. Miss Rebecca. Miss Rebecca speaking to everybody. I love that. I appreciate that for sure. Um, it may vary depending on what state, but once she goes to court, if Mr. Young pressed those charges on her, she can get charged or a stiff fine and pay court costs. So it's going to be up to him to press the charges, or is, or is the state, like, well, I guess so, because it wasn't like the state against, well, I'll have to look back in the court records. I'll have to look again. Because I think it was Young against Battle, but that may just be for the legitimation. Oh, that's a word. Legitimation. It wasn't. Oh Lord, I don't even know what the phone is. It's dead. Oh, yep, it's in my purse. In my purse, dead as a doorknob. Yeah, I'm telling you, I would lose my brain if it wasn't attached. Okay. So as soon as this phone get a little charge, I get that cash app to you, Miss Harding. Who else? Who else do we have here? All right, y'all speaking. Hey, Snooky, how are you, baby? You know I love to see Miss Snooky.
Too hard, too different, too wild, too loud, done with too much style, too far, too futuristic, and far too young to mess with.
Now, y'all don't forget while y'all sitting up on them branches and stuff. If y'all want an intro, I can do a 10 to 15-second intro for $15 for y'all, okay? I am trying to get my grail of sneakers. They cost a little penny. And so if y'all would, purchase an intro, that'll help toward that goal. All right. Key night. Oh, you speaking? Okay. Miss Rebecca, I love that you speaking so much. All right. Good afternoon. Miss Lewis says, she says, good afternoon, Joy and Chat. Happy Sunday. I wonder when she got caught for that. Well, I didn't look at all the documents because you have to pay for the documents, right? But I can see the name of the filing. They can't find that girl. She ain't been served. And I believe that's why she's using that dad's address. Now she say it's for safety. Nope. And nope. Nope. No, I don't think it's for safety. Because ain't nobody tried to do nothing to that girl. Believe you me, if anybody tried to do anything to Numb Nut would have been told us, okay? You know she can't keep her mouth shut. What she say? The relationship didn't work. So I ain't gotta be quiet. Nope, y'all ain't gonna bully me to be quiet. You don't want me, and I'm gonna talk. That's all it is. That's all it is, baby. She gonna tell it. Ain't nobody did nothing to that girl. Okay? It's all in her head. Talking about her safety. Girl, you the only crazy spirit in the house. You should be scared to even look in the mirror. Okay? That's what you should be afraid of, your own self, because your moves have been absolutely diabolical. Then moved whole states with 6 children. Half of them got daddies that's yearning for them. Girl, please, I wouldn't want to be in your position. I would be so scared. I would be so scared. I don't know how you ain't scared. Someone that really knew what those words in that book you hold up saying that you know about. Most people really are afraid to to divert they movement so far. You know, I'm scared to say certain things. Uh, I'm scared to move certain ways because, baby, the universe will show you why you ain't figured yet that being single with 6 kids by 3 different men is a test and a trial. Have mercy. You think you living in a blessing, baby? That ain't what most women aspire to be. Most women ain't aspiring to be no baby mama. I know I wasn't, and I'm a baby mama times 3. But that is not how I came out here first walking. I wasn't aspiring to be no baby mama. Matter of fact, I used to tell for that is not what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna be that. And when I became that, I was like, I be doggone. But after looking back, I didn't protect myself well enough. I didn't. I was out here being a numb nut. And so guess what? Being a numb nut gets you. Have mercy and have mercy. Wait a minute. So you mean to tell me, even though she out on bond, and if they don't know where she live, they can't do nothing? Oh, I believe they can do something. It's just about if they gonna do something. I think Mr. Young doing as much as he can, for sure. I think he is. Um, Mr. Hampton, I believe he doing what he want to do. Because right now, he has all the like completed stuff, stuff that they really supposed to abide by and things of that nature. However, I don't think that he's filed any motions suggesting that he's upset with anything at this point. I don't know, but I haven't been following that stuff uh too much, you know. I've been kind of getting my information just like how y'all getting y'all information. I'm watching ITP. I tap in with Miss Harmony. I catch Lupac every now and again. She goes live in the middle of the day when I'm working, so I barely can, get her. And then by the time I'm off, I'm, working to do my own thing. So I catch what I can. But I really don't know really what's going on with their particular case. For real. I mean, I did see that he was driving Momo back to the halfway point, I guess. To me that sounds like he's uh in alignment with what she got going on. But y'all did tell me that he said in the live that he did not give permission for that lady to move out of town with his baby. So if he has uh the right to definitely bring that up to the court's attention if he wishes. It's all about if he wishes. So, you know, that's another thing I wanted to talk to y'all about today too. Hey, Angela Boo. Yeah. Oh, Miss Belton, you just a sweetie pie. I know one thing. I don't know who she thinks jealous of her with 6 kids and always moving from place to place. I could never be jealous of her. Yeah. That's just it's, she feels good with thinking that. She think folks jealous of her. I don't know why. I don't know why. You know, uh, I don't know why. That someone told her that, and she just running with it. But you are definitely right. Ain't nobody running to be no single mama with 6 kids by 3 different men. You know, yeah, your resume ain't really got much on it, darling. But stuff that folk gotta analyze. Yeah, it's just like what else do you have to offer? Because what your resume looking like, it only look like that you got twat to offer. You're a mama with 6 kids, and you haven't proven that you can be in a stable relationship. You haven't proven that you could be a stable mother. I mean, what is the resume got? You keep uh talking about your looks and body and stuff like that. Like, girl, please. Mm-mm. You gotta get over that. You got to get over thinking that body and your looks is where it's at. Because what something can happen to you, to all that tomorrow. Then what? Then what, numbnut? Then what? Those looks can go anywhere tomorrow. What is left? I would hate that that's all I had to stand on is my looks and my butt. That sounds like hard work to me. Hey, Queen Love Mail. Queen Love Mail, you forgot to give me your Cash App yesterday, baby, or I overlooked it. Can you give me your Cash App so I can send a love token to you? I would appreciate it. Miss Nina says them men are moving in silence. We're not supposed to know what they are doing with their personal life. Yeah. We don't see much with Mr. Young. And I, even though that Mr. Hampton, again, y'all know I don't tune in like that, even though that his relationship with Amira is, kind of pretty public or what have you, I don't think that they show us even 20% of what they got going on, you know. For sure. I do believe that as much as Mr. Hampton can keep quiet, he keeps quiet. And Mr. Young got a whole different walk on him. He trying to be the next Denzel. So y'all know his focus definitely ain't trying to be full of no drama on no internet. Okay. Uh do, do, do. All right. Hey, hey, hey. Just getting out of church. Everybody went to church. That's good. I'm glad I got some churchgoers around here. Y'all make sure when y'all go to church, y'all pray for me. Okay. Trying to get relaxed to eat my Sunday meal, but I'm listening at the live. All right, all right. What you cooking, Miss Nina? Oh boy, I wish I was cooking. But I ain't. Joy ain't cooking nothing. Joy ain't cooking nothing because Joy got enough weight on her to not eat for a couple days. Her resume lists fruit roll-ups and I pay to please you. Have mercy and have mercy. That's the only two bullet points. Fruit roll-ups and I pay to please you. Can't even fill up a page. I mean, ain't no sweeping, mopping, loving, or nothing on there. Fruit roll-ups and I pay to please you. You got to be more careful. But I know one thing, Miss Battle, you better stop using that man name. You know, he may be over there trying to give another woman that name. And if you still using it, it's not fair to the other woman. Stop using that name. Okay? He divorced you, girl. He don't want you using that name. Okay? He's done. He said he's done with you. It don't make no sense. You got them folk looking for you in Hampton and you out here being a battle. And then putting out wrong addresses so folks can't really know where you at. You because you want Janelle to find you. Believe you me, you want Janelle to find you. If Janelle was to call her tomorrow, baby, we'll be back seeing a new beginning. It'll be another new beginning. We sorry for all the mishap and chaos we caused for that little moment, but we back in love. I'm telling you, she'll be right at that. If that man was wanting to be back in her life, she would take him. That's how silly she is. That girl is crazy as a Betsy bug. All right. Today's word was the woman who had the issue of blood. I remember that story. Okay. All right. So about healing, basically. Really, the story is really not about healing. It's more so about trust, I believe. I don't cook on Sundays. I go to the Caribbean restaurant where my friend worked. Ooh. Today I had goat meat, cabbage, rice, and plantain. Miss Nina. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, 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 mm. You ain't gonna get none of that here in Vegas. Okay? None of that. It sounds like you enjoyed yourself for sure. All she does is go shopping for herself and not her kids. That's what it looked like to me from that Sunday picture. It looked like she was the only one together in the picture, and them kids all looked like they needed a bath again. mm, Yeah, I had to take a beat because I'm telling you, nobody had a haircut, a hair comb. Them babies are babies that are almost 18 months still sucking on nasty, germy ass pacifiers. When are we gonna see a new direction? No, I'm not. When you gonna start living what that Bible is teaching? Okay? When? How many more days you gonna read a scripture and walk away confused? Because if you were aware of anything in that Bible, you'll be covering that ass up. You'll get some order to that house. You'll stop coming on this here internet talking about you won't smoke. You'll stop lying about any and every mother scrutting thing. Okay? You will start bringing your family together as one instead of being the catalyst that is separating it. That is when we all will know when you are different, when your walk is different. When your walk is different. See, your walk's still the same. as before. If not, the walk then got a little funkier because you done dressed it up with a BBL, veneers, and what else she done had done, y'all? Have she had a boob job too? Because I don't know what else she done had. But you didn't, added a little more pep in your step. So the walk is a little bit more stank. Girl, I wouldn't want to be in your position. I still don't understand why she's still using Hampton. Me neither. Me neither. Queen Love Mail. Now I done asked for your Cash App twice. And you ain't put it in here. You must don't want the love token. So my thing, and that's fine if you don't, just say, hey, can you bless somebody else? Because I can do that. Because I don't want to keep asking you and you're not wanting to give it to me, okay? Because I'm pretty sure, another person will take it if you don't want it. Hey, Rebecca Booyah, speaking all right. I have to agree with you on that. And it's not to be mean, but the kids never look good. They don't. They don't. I ain't trying to be mean. I just tell the truth. I am not trying to be mean. Unfortunately, though, when you speak the truth, people take that as being mean because folks are not used to being faced with the truth. Okay? Because a lot of folks tip around the truth because they're like, oh, I don't want to hurt a person's feelings. No, you're hurting them more by not giving them the truth. Okay? It's the truth. They don't look clean. They don't look kept. She just looked like she just threw on a new set of clothes, and underneath it might be funkier than funky. Because I ain't saying that she looked too washed over her doggone self. But she makes sure that her hair is combed, that her, skin is clear. She has her nails done. You got 3 daughters. If I'm going to the nail shop, we all going to the nail shop. There would not be nan day that my girls would not be where I am if I'm being pampered in that way. If I'm getting myself fixed up, my girls getting themselves fixed up. I'm getting my hair done, they getting their hair done. I'm getting, we can't leave the babies out. We should not be leaving the babies out. Only people who don't care about their children leave their babies out. I mean, you got daughters who going out in the world who don't have their hair combed properly. And you can't just say, oh, it's because they have locks. Baby, locks can be very neat. Very neat. And with you being Big Bree, they should be very neat. Why do your kids look like they only visit the stylist once every 3, 4, 6 months? And you go every other week. Now, when you go, they should go. And if you didn't know how to keep locks up, then you shouldn't have never did that to them babies. They're girls. Have mercy. Exactly. The word is about trust. People think it's about healing. Yeah, see, I know what I'm talking about. And I am not a Bible thumper. What Joy is a student. I am a student. I really absorb when things are being taught. Might not be just perfect, but I get to the the purpose for sure. It's about trust. I remember that story for sure. Faith and trust, Mrs. Jordan. Is it possible to have her served at the church? If they can find her, they sure can. Sure can. Yes, 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 and yes. They would have to be willing to put in that work though, you know. But yeah, they can serve her wherever they find her. I did put it. Oh, sorry, baby. Look, and she said, "Shut up, Miss Joy. I did put that go cash up in there. Why you talking about give my money away? Here, y'all. Let me do it right now, cause I'll get, I'll be thrown off. So let me get yours first, Queen Love Mel. Let's do that. Bop, bop, ba-da, bop, bop, ba-da. All right. Do. She say, it's LOVEMEL 607. All right, I see you. You got your picture up. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. So there you go. Boy, they make you go through so many. What you mean? What you mean? Come on now. All right, done with that. Okay, so Queen Love Mail, I just sent yours. Now I gotta go back up here to Miss Hardy's, cause where the heck Miss Hardy's is? Where the heck Miss Hardy's is? Okay, Miss Hardy, I gotta go up here. There yours is. Okay, let me get you. All right, yours is. Is that Tilly? TILLY 1M 1M. Yeah, there you go. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right. And there you go, Miss Hardy. All right, okay. So we have the love tokens taken care of, y'all. All right, all right. So you must admit, yeah, I probably did. I wear glasses, y'all know that, right? And they don't work sometimes. Or I might be lagging in the chat. No, it's me. I'm the one lagging. Hello, sunshine. How are you, baby? Eric GG says hello. Hello, Eric GG 3834. Y'all speaking. Y'all welcome. Are you a man, Mr. Eric, or Mrs. Eric? Who are you? You just got an E up in your name. Are you a male or female? Because we don't want to assume these days, right? Thanks. Thank you, Joy. I got it. All right. Thanks so much. No, I thank y'all for being first, okay? And for being here with me. I really appreciate that. All right. Y'all make sure y'all tell everybody Joy Blessing the first in the chat. So y'all rush on over here. Okay. All right. The more people come, the blessings get bigger. Okay. I'm good. How are you? Just got through cooking. Now you cooking too. Now y'all know Joy love food. You cooking. Miss Nina then had Caribbean food after church. Joy over here eating the air, trying not to eat. Cause y'all, I gotta get this weight off of me. I was just playing with my husband in the hall and running around, honey, and my foot kind of felt away. I said, "Oh Lord, girl, you need to sit down before you hurt yourself." Before you hurt yourself. All right, y'all. But listen. Okay. Listen, this is what I really came here for today. So yesterday, we had a few comments about my take on Mr. Hampton. Okay, I was asked to lighten up on him, to give him some grace, that I really be on some other shit with Mr. Hampton. And I kind of thought that, I was a person that really didn't, speak too much on him or what have you. But when I do speak, I probably am very critical in a way, because I don't speak much or what have you. But I want y'all to know that I am not trying to offend anyone. Okay, I'm not. However, though, I want y'all to know that I am not a Robert Hampton supporter. I am not a person that viewed him prior to this particular situation coming to the forefront. Okay. So meaning I don't have a care for him in that manner, because I wasn't watching him to have that type of feeling toward him. I came to talk about this situation the day the lie happened. That's when I was introduced to LaTruth and Numbnut. I didn't know about neither one of these people, okay? It was just by chance that I was asked to be on a panel and give my own personal opinion about the situation. And here we are. So most of you probably are Mr. Hampton supporters, meaning that you were with him maybe even before Numbnut, or what have you, and y'all have a care for him, okay, and in that way, and I understand that. I really do. So I want to be cautious, because again, I'm not trying to offend anyone, but I want y'all to understand that I only can be me. Okay. And Joy is a person that most would consider being a realist. And I am. I'm a realist. I am analytical. I look at numbers. I look at patterns. I look at behaviors. And I don't sweep things under the rug. So even if, say for instance, I had known about Mr. Hampton prior to, I would still give my honest opinion about certain things. Period. Okay. So when I speak on the things that I've spoken on, which, I've spoken on my opinion about him being a father. Yes, this is all entertainment. And I do say things for entertainment value. But I am serious when I say that real father gang is not what I would consider for him. He's a father to Momo 4 to 6 days out of the month, for real, y'all. Okay. And there's no evidence of any more. We see that he gets her every other weekend. All right. So you know that I'm a woman that grew up without her father. I know what an absent father is, and I know what a father that would be in a kid's life would look like. And I think it would be more than 12%. Okay, 12% always have been an F, right? You know, if you got 12% on a test, you would have not passed, right? He gets her about 12% out of the month. So, you know, I try to be as light as possible, y'all. But the proof is in the pudding, okay? Because he could have gotten more time. He could have requested more time. He could have fought for more time. And the courts would have given it to him. Point blank, period. I cannot see past that, y'all. My experience with the court system allows me to know that what he got, he could have gotten more if he wanted more. Okay? He is 50-50 with this girl. Okay? They are not spending 15 days and 15 days. So that's just my opinion about it. So I'm going to try to be as light as possible. I won't say too much no more. Okay? Because I ain't trying to piss y'all off. I really am not. But I did talk with my husband about it. And my husband agrees with me. You know, he said, baby, hey, you know what a real father look like? And I do. My husband raised his two boys by himself. By himself. There every day. I watch this man move like a mama. Every day. So that would be to me what real father gang represent, is when you lay down all the cards, you know, for your kids. And I think he skipped the beat somewhere, you know. I think he could have fought a little harder if he wanted to. Now, if he didn't, and 4 days is all he want, then that's what he got. And hey, if he think he could be real father gang in that 12%, more power to him. Okay. Auntie Pimo says, I love me some Joy. I love me some Auntie Pimo too. I really do. I enjoy you. You may be, no, I watch a few other content creators in their entirety and some other ones too. But you're the only one in this saga that I can get through a whole live. For real. I really can watch you through from the beginning to end. I actually be so mad because you go live an hour and a half before I get off Auntie Pimo, and I be hoping and praying that YouTube change the settings and allow us to turn the caption on while the live is going, so I can know what everybody's saying, because I can't listen to it, you know, with the volume up while I'm at work. But I can read the chat a little bit to kind of give me a reference on what you might be talking about. But I do love you too. And I love you being here. And this is for you.
Hurry up quick, El Jefe's coming soon. Sit up straight when she enters the room. Be enthused, but don't look too amused. This is her queendom, Please respect her rule.
All right. Where we at? Queen Love Mail said, woo, who said that? I feel like this. A lot of people are on the outside looking in, and the CCs are just speaking on what's put out there. Y'all are allowed to form your own opinion. Yeah. I know who it is that said it, but that's not neither here or there. But she showed you. She said, "I be on some other shit," and so that was kind of strong. But and I was like, "Wow, really?" I was like, "Baby," she said, "I was on some other shit." No, and I just believe that I'm just real, y'all. Just real. I know for a fact that man could have got way more time than 4 days a month if he really wanted it. So much so, and I don't even know if I should do this, but I do have the parenting plan pulled up already, ready to show y'all. Ready to show y'all the parenting plan that they use in court to prove to y'all that he could have got way more than 4 days a month if he wanted it. Now, do we need to go there? Do I need to show y'all the parenting plan in its entirety to see that man could have just as much time as Numbnut? My husband told me just yesterday when I brought this up to him, he said a woman like that, he would make sure that his child was with him as much as he was allowed to. Okay? Because guess what's going on? She's spending most time with the numbnut, and look what's happening. She is weaponizing the time that Momo is spending over there with her dad, now speaking on a mirror, saying somebody that cut her hair, all these things being weaponized. Okay? But if you were spending more time, it would be harder for that to occur. But when you every other weekend, mama in her ear most times, baby, and she a little girl, how you think it's gonna sway? Baby, listen. Y'all might love him, but Joy see him. Okay? I am a very good judge of character. Very good. Okay? I knew my baby daddies was full of shit when I met them. Each one of them, I knew they was full of shit. Okay? But the thing is, I'm honest with myself about it. Okay? So you have to get to a point where honesty is just the best policy. Okay? I ain't sweeping nothing under no rug for nobody. Okay? The person who made the comment said Lupac, Harmony, Latte, all speak on Mr. Hampton or something about, they're able to point out his wrongdoings, but, like I take it, in somewhere else, whatever. But I'm here to tell y'all, I ain't Lupac. I ain't Harmony, and I ain't Latte. Okay? I am Joy. And Joy gonna keep it all the way 100. Not saying that they don't, but meaning I'm gonna even speak on the things that y'all may not be comfortable with. I just might. Because I'm a person that put bullshit up for viewing so that type of behavior can be stopped. Okay? Serious and real talk. Another person came in alive talking about, well, if he were to wait until everything is all clear, he might be alone forever. Well, so what? Sometimes that's how the cookie may crumble. It should be about the children and not our own needs. They were not asked to be here. So when you have made mistakes that you now have to move differently, then you just got to do that. You just got to do that. Okay? Of course we want happiness. But that don't mean that it has to be at the sacrifice of our kids. I can tell you that every time I changed relationships, my kids were affected. And my relationships ain't been even 10% of the chaos that is going on in this LaTrue saga. And my kids were still affected. Look at all the shit that has gone on in this saga. And y'all telling me we supposed to be adding more characters into it when it's still so much brewing? All for what? Some kisses and some hugs? Because y'all know what go on when folks get girlfriends and boyfriends and really what it, is he, listen, let me just shut up. Point blank period. Joy gonna keep it 100. I am a realist, and that's all I could be, period. Raise up off my nephew, sis. He's working. I see people say, he's working. Okay, we gonna see. We gonna see. My thing is, why was he not working prior? He could have asked for all this time in the divorce paperwork, ITP Mo. Why didn't he ask for 15 days and 15 days in the divorce? Why would this come after the fact? That's what I don't understand. Why didn't he ask for that in the divorce decree? That's what I don't get. That is so confusing to me. Why did you did not ask for more time in the divorce decree? That is confusing. All right. The message was about alignment. Core family. Look at all this alignment right now. Core family, crowd, group of people. Just hang out with community, people on social media. Core is who you should choose first, which is family. Amen and amen. ITP Mo laughing, crying. Listen. Hey, discussion board, how are you? I love to see that you're here. E2 Short is here. Boss Mama Tina said, hey, Miss Joy in chat. Okay, speaking. Hey, that one. Joy, I have to disagree with some of what you're saying about our age, but we can agree to disagree. Okay, well, what you disagree about? Do you disagree that he got her more than 4 days a month? Because that's all I'm saying. That he only got her 4 days a month. So what do you disagree about? Do he got her more days or something? Do he have her more days than 4 days a month? Because that is all I am saying. What is it that you disagree with, that one? Okay. I would love to know. Authentic young lady says, hello, Joy in chat. Hey, love. How do you know he didn't fight for more time? Because he didn't get more time. And I know they have 50-50 custody. That's how I know, love. That's how I know. They have 50-50 custody and he only gets her every other week. That's not 50-50 time. He's getting the time that he wants. He could have more time. I know how that parenting plan works. I've had to do one myself. That's why I know. He has 50-50 custody, meaning legally, he can have 50-50 time. He has the time that he has because that's the time he wanted and asked for. But he can have 50-50 if he wanted it. I'm telling y'all, I'm not wrong in this, y'all. Do y'all want me to pull the parenting plan up to show you? He has 50-50 custody. There are people out here that are sharing 50-50 custody that do 1 week on, 1 week off, 1 week on, 1 week off. It is some people that do even throughout the middle of the week, 3.5 days and 3.5 days. It can get that technical. He could have had more time. Trust and believe. Trust and believe. Look who he's dealing with. Listen, when it comes to that parenting plan, it's not about dealing with her. It's all about the law. It's all about the law. Or maybe he doesn't have the funds. He needs to continue to fight in the courts. Well, this was something that they had agreed upon already. Their parenting plan has already been discussed, approved, and agreed to. This is the parenting plan that they came up with. It was not a parenting plan that the court provided to them. This was discussed between he and her. This is what they agreed to. Okay. Nobody knows the real reason or what's really happening, but I know that listen, y'all. Listen. The parenting plan is complete. I'm telling y'all, he could have asked for more time and he would have gotten more time. He would have gotten more time if he wanted more time. Period. Auntie Peebo, you bring the real thing, lady. Sometimes I think I'm watching a movie. Yes, indeedy. Y'all speaking. I'm out of here. I disagree to what you're saying. Okay, everybody's saying they disagree, but you're not saying what you disagree about. Does he get her more than 4 days a week? Does he? I mean, not 4 days a week, 4 days a month. I gave him 6 as we added a day. I said, well, up to 6 days. Does he get her more than that? How can you disagree without stating what you're disagreeing about? Okay, that's crazy to me, y'all. Hello, my internet auntie. Happy Sunday, Miss Joy. And how do I reach you? My email, joyisrealonline@gmail.com. And it's also on my page. Michelle Dawson, that's not true, Joy. She has been in his children's life since they were born. And when he got divorced, she kept her away from him and he called the police and stuff. Oh, that's not what I'm talking about, y'all. Y'all not hearing me and not seeing what I'm saying. I'm talking about that parenting plan that they agreed to in the courts. I am not talking about the time they were together. Of course, when they were together, he was in the house. Of course. I'm talking about since the divorce, they had a parenting plan that they had to complete. 50-50 custody means that you legally can split the time 50-50. That's what 50-50 custody means. And I'm telling y'all, he could have asked for 50% of the time if he chose to. It's a whole plan. The plan even goes down to who gonna spend what holidays on which years with. It gets real intense. He could have gotten it. Trust me. I don't know. I don't understand what y'all don't get. Do y'all not know what 50-50 custody means? Do we need to bring up the definition of what 50-50 custody means? How do you know that? Because I've been in family court and had to do it myself. That's how I know that. It's not rocket science here, y'all. I've I've done the parenting plan myself. That's why I know. I was in a 50-50 custody arrangement with one of my children's fathers. That's why I know. I don't speak about things when I'm not experienced with them or not and don't have the knowledge about. Y'all, I know what I'm talking about. I've done it myself. 50-50 custody means y'all could split the time 50-50 if you choose to. Now, if one parent want to be more primary than the other and y'all agree to that, then that's what y'all agree to. But if the man, say for instance, okay, if he would have said, no, numbnut, I want every weekend. Since you're going to have a Monday through Friday, I want her every weekend. He could have got that. Because that still ain't 50-50. Every weekend still ain't 50-50. Every weekend is still what? 2, 4, 6, 8 days of the month. It's still 7 more days that he could have asked for legally. And if they could not have come to an agreement, then it would have went to the judge and the judge would have came up with a arrangement for them. Period. I'm telling y'all. I've been through it. Bye, Linda. Queen Love Mail says, bye, Linda. Bye, Linda. You ain't got to trust me. You don't have to believe me. Go to Gwinnett County Courts and look up the paperwork for yourself. That's not true, Miss Joy. It is true. It is true. That one, it is true. Hey, Demetria Brooks. Y'all speaking. Okay. Let me go finish cooking and mind my business. I'm telling you. Hey, I only am gonna tell you the truth. Nah. Hey, DS Allen. DS Allen here. Did I miss her? Miss Joy, he was married to her. She has him wrapped around her finger, and that must be what it is. Remember, he was asking us, his supporters, to leave her. Yeah, 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 for sure. I remember. I remember. All right. um. Uh. Joy's. Everyone's situation isn't the same. I'm not saying that it is. Everyone's situation is not the same. I'm telling you what 50-50 custody mean. I'm not saying everybody's situation is the same, because evidently he got 4 days a month instead of 15 and 15. So that, of course, everyone's is not the same, but I'm telling you what he could have gotten. He agreed to less time, is what I'm telling you. Different state, different outcome. You can be sure that someone else's case. No, I'm just telling you what 50-50 custody mean, honey. It's not about nothing else. What I'm saying is he could have had 15 days if he wanted 15 days. Point blank, period. Point blank, period, y'all. I know y'all want to see it different, but law is law. Law is law. Law is law. I'm telling you, y'all go look up the parenting plan. I was gonna do it myself, but I don't know if y'all really ready to really go down that particular rabbit hole, because y'all contesting it. Y'all telling me that's not true, but y'all saying that's not true without any backup statements. Y'all just saying that's not true. I'm telling you it is true. 50-50 custody means you can have them 50-50 part of the time. Period. It don't mean no different in no other state. 50-50 custody mean the same in all the states. So he was just wasting his money on a lawyer. Most people do. Neither one of them had any assets, meaning no houses. They really ain't had no money or nothing like that. They wasted money on attorneys. You only get attorneys when you got things like that involved, property, money that needs to be separated and stuff like that. These people ain't had nothing. Yeah, they did not have nothing. Did nobody need no freaking attorney for what they got done? Nobody. Nobody needed an attorney. Nobody. Shit. Wasting money. Everything that they went through is all legal, just standard stuff that you can walk through yourself. Self-representation. Nobody ain't got nothing to split. Wasted money. All she got out of it was a child support case that was, guess what? If you had no lawyer, you still was going to get a child support case. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. Same outcome. The only folks richer is the attorney. I feel like a lot of people are taking sides and taking this situation. They way taking it too personal. We have to remember we don't know these folks. I sure don't. Not everyone is going to, and it's not that I dislike him or anything like that. I'm just speaking the truth. I'm just speaking the truth. Okay. Now, if he get them more than 4 to 6 days out of the month, y'all let me know. Rebecca Belton speaking. Robert does not want to do anything to upset that crazy girl. because he knows she's the reason why so many people hate. But it shouldn't be about her. It should be about your daughter, right? It should be about the baby. She's the reason why so many people hate him. Robert has allowed Briana to put him out his own game, which is social media. I'm just like you, Miss Joy, baby. Hey, I can't speak no. I'm gonna tell you what I know. I'm gonna tell you what I know, baby. That's all I'm gonna tell you. I ain't gonna speak if I don't know it. It's just that simple. Now I'm confused because why mention other CC's names? They're always straight up as well. Well, it was brought up. What do you mean? It was, yeah, it was brought up, and I wasn't saying anything disparaging or anything like that. Y'all be too sensitive. I do think RH gives her too much grace because he doesn't want any drama and he doesn't want to. Yeah, but this is his time with his child. So again, he got what he wanted, right? So if it was to, not upset her and this, that, and the other, then hey, the 4 days a week they agreed to. Okay. Yeah, I want to give so many excuses on why he only get her 4 days, 6 days out of the month. And I'm telling you, this is not an excuse for me. Her being crazy is not an excuse for me. Not wanting to upset her is not an excuse for me. Now, it may be an excuse for some of y'all, but it's no excuse for me because it's all about protecting the kids in my eyes. How she gonna feel about anything? You crazy heifer. I'm gonna get my child 15 days out of the month. So 15 days, I know she might be good. The other 15, I'm gonna pray she with you. That would have been me. Okay. Why get 50-50? Just so you can have, say so over things, at some given time or what have you, able to go to the school and, go to the doctor and stuff like that. Y'all speaking, she didn't get I think she did her. Oh, okay. Auntie Peebo don't play about her nieces and nephews. Okay. I have to comment. My brother knew he was going to one day get custody of his daughter, so dated with a purpose. Yeah, hey, that's the best way. Good afternoon, Joy, and everyone in the chat. Good afternoon, Care Bear. In the Caribbean, a father gets every weekend unless he unable to base on work. Okay. Hey, Juanita Boo, y'all speaking? Okay, come on. I've been watching this safe free will. He doesn't want to step on Brianna's toes. Hey, it's no excuse for me. It just isn't, y'all. So it's about the kids to me. All right. Hey, Miss Juanita DS, I agree with you. I understand that's what you're saying, Miss Joy. Thank you. I appreciate that somebody understands because y'all making me feel that well, some of y'all, not all of y'all, making me feel that I'm going crazy over here. That I should be thinking that 10%, 12% of the time should be like looked at as something remarkable. I would never think 12% was good enough for nothing. I just would never. He asked for more time. He asked for more time. They gave him no. The courts did not decide on their parenting plan, honey. See, that's what y'all don't read paperwork properly. Y'all don't. The courts did not. They agreed to their terms. Everything in their divorce decree they agreed upon. The judge did not make no decision in that manner. 50-50 custody is not every other weekend, summer break, winter break, spring break, and when school is out on, because he didn't even have the whole summer break. He was doing every other weekend, even in the summer. He didn't have it all summer, I don't believe it. Am I wrong on that? I thought he was still getting every other weekend, even in the summer, because that was confusing to me. I'm like, dang, he ain't even got it the whole summer. I thought about that. I'm like, dang, he ain't even got it the whole summer. Jeez Louise. But goodness, did I do your intro, guys, Child D? I don't know. Look, y'all got me talking. I do not know. But if not, I'm going to play it again.
She might take a bite. She might say hello. She could be dry. Either in the pause. But she's still a good girl. But she's still a good girl. But she's still a good girl. But she's still a good girl.
Now, y'all speaking. She is now still Hampton. Some of those cases were her married name until it changed. Oh, okay. That's what I was thinking. I was like, did she move into that place before the divorce was final or whatever? But the latest filing for that, latest apartment, whatever, is in 2026, and it do show Hampton. I was like, have mercy. If she doesn't bring her, how will he get her? If she doesn't, he got a car. Shoot, he got a car. My husband had the same standard parenting plan with his ex-wife, and we are here in Atlanta as well. But he had no issues dealing with the bitter ex, so he was able to get the child whenever. Oh, okay. That is a standard. A standard every other weekend. But what I'm telling y'all with 50-50 is you can get more, period. You can get more. If you agree to the standard, oops, your fault is what I'm saying. Oops, your fault. He also FaceTime her every day. Okay, that's good. They disagree with you so much they can't even communicate with you, Miss Joy. Laugh out loud. It's okay. RH could care less about us. Briana, his priority. Hey, it's okay. I don't mind when folks disagree. My thing is, where's your basis, and how can you prove the point? Is all I'm saying. I can prove to y'all what I'm saying. I just haven't pulled it up on the screen. Okay. But I can prove to y'all what I'm saying about the parenting plan and what 50-50 custody mean and this and that and the other. Okay. I can prove it. How are y'all going to prove to me that he spends more time? Okay. I don't think you can. You can't. He doesn't get her every weekend. He doesn't have her 50-50 time. So it just is what it is. Okay. Snooky says, exactly, Joy. Hey, it is what it is. Baby, it's proof in my pudding over here. Okay. I get what you're saying. He should be getting her at least every weekend instead of every. That would been at least the minimum for their situation, because I know you don't want to affect schooling, right? So to compromise, hey, let me get every weekend. You have her Monday through Friday, let me get her every weekend. Okay. But hey, that's just how I would have done it. You know, it is what it is. People do what they want to do. He not at the same he at the same time agreed to the time because he was supplementing his income. The child support was a lot more than he was trying to do Uber. Right. Okay. So he wanted to work more. Okay. Oh, hey, hey. Still no excuse for me. Do you want to be a daddy or do you want to work? It has to be some compromise. We all need money, of course. But what is more important? What is more important? Is your post as being a parent more, or is your post is of getting money more important? You got to choose. You got to choose. And guess what? You'll be rewarded accordingly of your choice. If you choose money more, you'll be rewarded that way. If you choose family more, you'll be rewarded that way. But believe you me, there has to be a choice. In Atlanta, that's their parenting plan. But two individuals, baby, I looked at the parenting plan, girl, mom. Y'all think I'm crazy? I pulled up Gwinnett County's parenting plan. Okay. You're right. They work out what they want. Okay. They got 50-50 custody. It means you can get 50-50 time. I'm not going to keep saying that. 50-50 custody means 50-50 time. If you want it, I'm not going to keep saying it. Is it so hard to believe? Really? That 50-50 custody mean that you can get 50-50 time? Is it really that hard to believe, y'all? Because y'all got me over here like this. It can't be that hard. It can't be that hard to understand. Okay. Nita, when he made that video, he's co-parenting with Briana. That told me all I needed to know. We're not supporting Bree in his space. Oh, yeah, I get you. Miss Joy, my beautiful, don't stress yourself about it. The man and Briana already made. Yeah, they made their agreement. They made their agreement that he gets her about 12% of the time, and Briana gets 88%. So 88% of the time, Momo's gonna spend with the numb nut. And 12% of the time we got real father game. Okay. Y'all speaking joy. I think he may get more time in the summer and winter breaks, or did that change as well? I don't know. I think I remember the one summer that I did see, some exchanges. I thought that he was still spending like every other weekend, even in the summer. It was confusing to me because I would have thought that he would get her, for the entire summer. But the summer I watched, he did not have her for the entire summer. And I thought that was like, I'm like, dang, they didn't even agree to the summertime either. But, I don't know. All I can tell you is he ain't got 50-50 time. Okay. I can see during the school year. Yeah, for sure. I understand about school. Switching between households like that puts a strain on the child. It ain't no more strain on the child than switching freaking partners every chance you get. Y'all killing me. Ooh, Jesus and have mercy. It ain't no more strain on a child than having to drive an hour and a half to a halfway point because now we got one parent in one state and one in another. Now, come on, y'all. Strain is strain. The divorce was strain. The separation was strain. All this is affecting the children. Jesus and have mercy. Whoo, y'all really trying to give him an excuse, baby. But go ahead. That's why men stay in their F-boy positions, because women be trying to give them all the excuses, all the outs. It ain't no excuse for me. DS, that co-parenting skit. Yeah. Right. She was online saying he told her, ooh, they have a, okay. If that is not, y'all, go look up the parenting plan. Go look up the parenting plan yourself. Have you ever been in family court, Veronica? Have you ever been in family court? Do you know what a standard parenting plan looks like, Veronica? Do you know what 50-50 custody is, Veronica? Every other weekend, y'all, is not like really that standard. That's not a parenting plan is pages and pages and pages long. If y'all think that a standard parenting plan is just every other weekend, y'all crazy. It's pages and pages and pages long. Ooh, Lord Jesus, and have mercy. I'm going to pray for these people. Please go look up the plan yourself and go get knowledge for your own brain. But I'm telling you, 50-50 custody ain't got nothing to do with every other weekend, Lord. And y'all ain't going to be able to ever make my brain think otherwise. Shit. I don't blame Truth Slayer. And my 2 cents step away from this. Oh, it's the Truth Slayer said, F this stuff. I haven't seen her in a while. Hey, Rebecca Belton. Okay, y'all still speaking. Robert should strike her damage for harassment. Hey, I don't know. Whatever he can do, I probably would be doing, since she done so much. At the end of the day, Momo needs to be, the folk show should. They need to put their personal feelings toward each other to the side. They sure should. Robert should, oh, I don't know. You know, y'all know how I feel about that kind of stuff. You know, retaliation like that don't never help. But I do think that they definitely need to set all the craziness aside. Honestly, I'm sick of them all, especially Bree. I wish the judge would remove her online. Miss Joy, some are taking, hey, too personal, that they ain't even willing to go look up the parenting plan themselves. They just willing to just keep arguing with me. Talking about every other weekend is standard. No, not for 50-50. Not for 50-50. They have 50-50 custody. Jesus. He could have had equal time. Thank you. Thank you, Tamik. We got somebody with some sense out there that understand what 50-50 means. It means equal. Damn it. It means equal. That they could have equal time if he wanted it. Sheesh. Have mercy. You're right. Joy, my brother, is in court, and I was too. The court does not. They will if y'all can't agree. They will. They surely will if y'all can't agree. But it's in your best interest to agree. Okay. You have to mediate first. Yes. So they agreed on the every other weekend. That was not a judge's decision. That was their own decision. He decided that he only wanted to be in his daughter's life 12% of the time. He decided that. Y'all, come on now. We got to be smarter than fifth graders over here. I thought with 50-50, they do mediation and try to come up to an agreement. And if they can't, that's when the court, yes. But they must have agreed on the every other weekend. That's what I'm saying. That is because the court with 50-50 would not have just given him every other weekend. No, they would have given him 50% of the time because it's 50-50 custody was awarded. They would have split the time up. If y'all can't agree, we gonna come up with a plan for you, and it's gonna go from there. She keeps her away. She keeps her away, Joy, on the days that he's. That's sad. He doesn't know. I know. That's crazy too. Knowing who she is, I would have never made that agreement either. You know she a numbnut. That's what my husband said. You know she crazy, but you gonna leave the baby that you say you care about in the crazy woman hands 88% of the dang gone time? My husband said he would have paid her and asked her, look, let me go on and take the baby. I know it's a lot on your hands, and I'm gonna still pay you. He said just to pacify her, give me my baby, and I'm gonna still pay you. See, that's how serious about being a dad my husband is. He said he was willing to pay and take the kids. That's what I'm telling y'all. You are right, Miss Joy. He was still single and trying to rebuild, so he was probably okay with the plan at the time. And oops, your fault. To say that you are real Father Gang and you were okay with 4 days out of the month. No, we need a new title. Placed before the judge. Yeah, if they don't agree. She has to meet him halfway. Yeah, and that was agreed upon too. Boss mama leaving her with her mother thinking it's best. The issue arises is in her teenage stage. Hormones and mental health, teenagers, baby. For example, Josh, her first son, is already out of control. That's what I'm saying. But you want to leave the baby in the hands of a numbnut. Okay. That's not protection to me. If you think the woman is crazy, a numbnut, and you keep your daughter in surrounded in that same craziness, that's you're supposed to be protecting the baby. Okay, wait, what? Yes, judges do get 50-50 times if wanted. Yeah. Yes, I know. Me and my baby daddy had to go back and mediate 3 different times because we were not agreeing upon the times. We were not agreeing. The judge said, listen, if y'all don't agree and we got to come up with a plan, y'all may not like it. So y'all better go figure it out. I'm not speaking on a child, but you can see the different. Yes, you can. I don't know. That's why Briana keeps saying Robert doesn't want. Maybe. She's up close and personal, and I'm gonna tell y'all. Robert had one child prior to Momo, right? When a man only got one child, that is very intentional, right? That means they have protected themselves very well, usually. Did he want a huge family for himself? Did he want a family for himself? He has 2 children, and yes, that's a family, but we all know that, he told Numbnut he didn't want no more kids. So he was really good with his one child. That tells me that, he really wasn't looking for all that for real. And it is what it is. Now, is he a stand-up guy and gonna do what he need to do? As a person, as a father, I believe so. But it just is what it is. He's still only spending 12% of the time. She moved without him knowing, shaking my head now. Yeah, yeah. And with 50-50, you could request more time, right? Well, I mean, he can. I'm sure he got 50-50. I'm pretty sure he could petition the court for more time right now if he wanted it. I am pretty sure. To be clear, we the people don't know the reason behind his reason of them not wanting the 50-50 at the time. It don't matter to me why you didn't want it. The thing is, it should not have been no reason why you don't want it. That is it. I'm a parent. So it ain't no reason why I would want to not be a parent. You already reducing my existence by 50%. I am out of the house. Okay? So baby, already 50% of the time is less than what I'm used to. So then you're gonna take less than that? No, not and call yourself what you calling yourself. We don't know what they agreed. Yes, we do know what they agreed. He only getting up 4 days after that. Now wait, shit, y'all. Yeah. We do know what they agreed to. He get up every other weekend. I can't see a man waking up to his child every morning. What? Now wait a minute. You tripping, Juanita Wade. You can't see a man waking up to his child every morning. Are you crazy? Is you cool? You can't see a man waking up to his child every morning. Everyone wants to compare and forget all the things he was going through. What in the absolute hell is you talking about? You can't see a man waking up to his child every morning. That's a crazy statement there. But I'm going to let you have that one. Because if you can't see it, I feel sorry for you. I really do. Sorry, my eyes are bad. Okay, lost my thought. That's okay. Yeah, Miss Joy, the judge told us the same thing here. You better come to an agreement. Yes. Hey, yes, I know what I'm talking about. And you see all the people that said they disagreed. They never said what they disagree. They ain't come back and say, oh, he is getting them more time. Y'all see, they just left it with they just disagree. They just hate that I'm pointing out the obvious. It's just the obvious. Shit, it's just the obvious. Juanita Way, yes, I think with all what was going on, he just wanted it to be over with. Hey, oops, your fault. And look now what we dealing with. Your daughter over there with a numb nut 88% of the time. Now talking about y'all done cut her hair and that your new girlfriend is saying disparaging things. Look what didn't happen. Robert, ooh, that is insane. He's a man. Briana recently said Robert isn't making an effort to see Momo frequently. She said only he only wants the time given. Oh, okay. See? Then guess what? My analysis is correct. That's all I can say. 50-50 parenting plan provides equal residential time. There's, we got some support. Miss Nita went and found some verbiage. Miss Nita went and found some verbiage straight from the court. I know that's straight from the court. She said 50-50 parenting plan provides equal residential time for both parents, promoting strong bonds with children Common schedule includes 2-2-3, 2-2-5-5, or alternating weeks, aiming for 182.5 days. Now play with me if you want to. Play with joy if you want to. Miss Nita went and got that straight from the court. Yes, she did. How I know she did? Because that seems very official, right? Miss Nita, I love you. Come on now, don't play with joy. Don't play with joy. Go look it up for yourself, ladies. You ain't got to take my word for it. Take the court's word for it. Briana herself was expecting for Robert to fight for Momo harder. Listen to the latest lies. Who latest lies? Mr. Roberts? Queen, I think he still should have gotten some more time with Momo and continue to do Uber or whatever to take care of her. I think he just doesn't want. That's all I say. Why folks mad about? That's all I said is I believe he just did not want the full-time responsibility. It's okay. It's okay. And guess what? It's even okay if you want to call 12% of the time real father game. I'm just telling you, in Joy's opinion, it's not. And guess what? I can have that as my opinion. Because 12% to me is an F. Period. Robert ain't paying our internet. They can stay mad. He sure ain't paying mine. Mr. Joy paid it. And Mr. Joy told me that I am right in my assessment and that I should not feel bad, and if, I'm not trying to, make anybody upset or offend anybody, but hey, I can't give no more than the truth. The truth is the truth is the truth. Miss Joy, don't let this run up your blood pressure. I get what you're saying, and I agree. Look, Miss Williams, did you see me over here standing up or something? Did you see through this screen? You say, don't let that get your blood pressure up. No, my blood pressure ain't up. But I know I'm right in what I'm saying. It is what it is. Hold all parties accountable when it comes to the child. That's me. That is me, baby. Joy looking at the kids. Fuck you, adults. Adults will fuck some shit up times 2,000. It's the kids that need all the protection. No one should make excuses for neither parent, and I will not. Yes, he got dealt a bad hand when he married that woman. Yes, he did. He didn't vet properly. That was his fault. He married a woman too quickly. That was his fault. He stayed with a woman too long. That was his fault. He agreed to 12% of the time. That was his fault. Okay? Listen, y'all. I don't know what more y'all I can do other than I won't say Diddy boring no more. Okay? Because that's just a personal opinion. I won't say he boring no more. Okay? My opinion about his content, I'm gonna leave alone. Okay? But I am not gonna change my stance about that real father gang stuff, y'all. I just can't. I was a child that was abandoned. As a young girl, my father was not SHIT. Okay. I can't recall too many memories with that man. But I can tell y'all, if I was to call him today, he would act like he was in my life every day of the week, and that burns me up. It burns me up. But because I was abandoned as a child, you'll never make me believe that 12% is sufficient. Okay? I just can't. I just can't. In my opinion, they both do perform. Come on now with the definition. Or no, with what's that? What should we use for that? But that's a great statement right there. Performative parenting. That's exactly what's going on here. Performative parenting. I like that, Queen Love Mel. I like that. I never kept my kids away from their father. We outgrew each other, but we still was cool. No bitterness from neither one of us. See, and that's that's how great co-parenting happens. No bitterness. Everybody can still be cool. You go your way, I go my way. We meet up to do the exchange, love each other for the kids, and boo bop the bam. All right. I remember they were harassing RH online for wanting custody. Briana was giving her supporters the green light. I told you he's afraid of her, poor thing. So he was asking for it in the beginning and then end up not doing it because he afraid of her. Have mercy. What man is afraid of a woman? What man is afraid of a woman? Oh, my. I hope he ain't out here afraid of that lady. I would have never given her the satisfaction because it's my child. My husband said he would have not. He would have not. I pray Momo doesn't become like, baby. If nobody cut her hair, she already on the track. If nobody cut her hair, she showed on the track to being that way. You just keeping it in a band. I am Tommy. And some folks don't like the rubber band effects. No, people don't like the truth because the truth exposes what? Behavior. You can't get away from the truth. Did you see her face, Briana, when Lauren told her it's time to go to bed? What? Did you see her face when Lauren told her it's time to go to bed? She wanted to beg online. She could have cursed Lala. Ooh, I missed it. Lala told her it was time to go to bed. See, we got kids over there being the adult, but you want your baby in the hands of that person 88% of the time, just so she don't get mad. Please, y'all listen. It's been 2 hours. I diverted from my plan because I didn't think y'all was ready. I said, no, they ain't ready to see this parenting plan. They really ain't ready. If y'all ever would like me to go through the parenting plan line by line with you guys, at a later time, we can do that. We can really do that. Okay. As you can see, the folks that said they disagree, they did not have a leg to stand on only their own personal opinion about my own personal opinion, but I formed my own personal opinion around solid fact and not feeling. Okay? My opinion was made on solid fact. Y'all are emotional, some of you, because y'all have a soft spot for Mr. Hampton. It ain't no soft spot for me. I didn't know him or knew of him before this lie came out. I'm only analyzing the things that I see, okay? And what I see is everybody full of shit. Point blank, period. Everybody full of SHIT. Everybody need to be getting themselves together for these kids. There's so many kids involved. So many kids involved. All this fussing, fighting, frantic ass behavior is going to mold these kids to having anxiety and bad behavior themselves. We got to get it together. All right. Maybe that not wanting drama or to step on her toes is just an excuse to not have full responsibility. You know, people make their mouth say anything. Okay. Because I can't imagine a real father being this graceful. Me neither. That's why I call cap, all cap, big cap, capital CAP. I know what a real father look like, baby. I do, even though I ain't have one my damn self. I know what one look like. I do. And one that is spends way more than 12% of the time. Okay. I was even surprised Momo lied on her father. She lied on her daddy because her mama got her 88% of the time. Tamika says, I enjoyed your live. I do more listening than commenting. Thank you. I appreciate it. I love you, Miss Joy. I'll message you soon. Okay, love bug. It takes money to fight. It does take money to fight. Sometimes. And sometimes you just gotta put a little bit more pep in your step when you do need to fight. You know, grit sometimes can get through where money can't. Okay, money sometimes don't get it. Sometimes you gotta just have a little bit of determination. You don't need that much money to fight no family law case, because a lot of this stuff is just straight up law. Okay, just straight up law. Too many kids involved and too many egos involved as well. Amen and amen. Especially knowing firsthand that Lyonia is not wrapped too tight upstairs. Both fathers should want equal or close to equal time with, to mention these kids have no structure. They sure do not. They sure do not. Robert is just a content creator. And yes, he is. I had two a step and my real father. Oh, okay. I had them both come. So you had a stepfather and a real father. Amen and amen. I had neither. My mama was too crazy to get another man after my daddy. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't had no stepfather. I ain't had no real father. I just, I had men in my life, uncles and male cousins and teachers and people that we were, men that we were around, like in community things and stuff like that. So I was able to view how a man should walk. It just wasn't a personal, everyday, up close view. But I did get to see what a real man looks like. All right. These people act like he ain't nothing. Come on now, DS. All right, y'all. We gonna end it here. I apologize if I offended anyone, because I ain't trying to offend nobody, but I'm just trying to give y'all the straight, honest truth as the way it should be. If folks got y'all believing something different, you need to start researching yourself, okay? You do. You really, really do. Get acclimated with the rules and laws and stuff in your city, so folks can't just tell you that they something when the numbers ain't adding up. Okay, so listen. Enjoy your night. Enjoy your day. Enjoy every moment that comes your way. You know why? I think y'all know why. I think y'all beautiful 79 people that are still here with me. I think y'all know why. It is because joy is real. And that's all I know how to be, y'all. So, mwah, 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 mwah. Until next time, see you soon.
Baby, I'm a hard mess. Your heart is like a fortress. But baby, I'm still curious about you. Baby, I'm a hard mess. You play me like you're playing chess. Yes, you are oblivious.